Sukhothai flood crisis deepens, residents plead for government aid as Typhoon Yagi intensifies. Sukhothai flood crisis, residents urge government support as Typhoon Yagi worsens situation. As the Yom River's waters continue to surge, Sukhothai residents are pleading for government assistance. They've been battling relentless flooding for over 2 months, and the impact of Typhoon Yagi threatens to worsen the situation. Areas like Tambon Pak Phra in Muang district and Tambon Kong in Kong Krailat district have been submerged, severely affecting the local community. Wongduan Si-phongsai, a 60-year-old resident of Koh Kong, an island within the Yom River, has found her village cut off by rising water levels. She fears her home won't see relief until the rains ease after November's Loei Krathong festival. Another local expressed concern over the increasing water discharge at the Yangsi Floodgate in Muang district, which is straining to handle runoff from Typhoon Yagi. 7 floodgates have been opened to divert excess water into downstream areas like Kong Krailat district in Sukhothai and Bang Rakam district in Phitsanulok. Despite these efforts, officials confirmed that the Yom River's northern water levels are at 78.5% capacity, offering temporary relief. However, water continues to rise in Phitsanulok, where attempts to channel overflow to the Nan River have had little effect. On Monday, water levels at Bang Rakam District's Y64 station reached 7.8 meters, exceeding the embankment by 1.4 meters. Flooding wreaked havoc across many areas in Phitsanulok province. Governor Phitsanulok revealed that 58% of water retention zones under the Bang Rakam model were submerged, impacting 153,390 rai and accumulating over 264 million cubic meters of water. Alongside Pheu Thai MP Phitsanulok, the governor surveyed affected areas and distributed aid to residents in Tambon Cham Saring Songkram. In Sophia district, Angthong, rice farmers scrambled to harvest their crops ahead of flood damage, trying to save their fields despite the devastation. Meanwhile, the Royal Irrigation Department, RID, reported that the Chao Phraya Barrage Dam in China was releasing water at a rate of 1,434 cubic meters per second. They aim to maintain the discharge rate around 1,500 cubic meters per second to protect downstream areas from further flooding. While significant flooding has hit 6 provinces, the RID noted that only 47% of the water in the nation's dams is usable, highlighting the challenge of managing water resources amid ongoing crises. As Sukhothai's residents continue to endure the rising waters, their resilience and hope for timely aid remain strong, reflecting their determination to overcome this disaster. Typhoon Yagi's aftermath: 46 dead, 22 missing as floods and landslides ravage northern Vietnam. Typhoon Yagi and the subsequent flooding and landslides have claimed 46 lives, with 22 people still missing in Vietnam's northern region as of 5 p.m. Initially, the storm itself, which made landfall on Saturday, resulted in 9 deaths, but in the following days, flooding caused 53 fatalities, while landslides were responsible for 6 more, according to the Department of Dike Management and Natural Disaster Prevention and Control, under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. The hardest-hit areas include the provinces of Cao Bang, Lao Cai, Quang Ninh, Hai Phong, and Hai Duong. Rivers across the north, such as the Tao River, affecting Lao Cai, Yen Bai, and Phu Th, the Low River, Ha Jong, Tuen Quang, the Koh River, Bac Ninh, the Thuong River, Bac Jong, the Tai Bin River, Hai Duong, and the Red River, Hanoi, are rapidly rising. In many parts of the northern mountainous regions, including urban areas like Yen Bai and Ha Jong, widespread flooding has submerged large areas. Due to safety concerns, the state utility company has cut off electricity in several northern provinces, including Yen Bai, Cao Bng, BCKN, and Lao Cai. Hope Thailand intervenes to stop dog sacrifice ritual in Nan province. Hope Thailand works to halt dog sacrifice ritual in Nan province. Hope Thailand, a non-profit organization focused on preventing animal cruelty, has been actively urging local authorities in Nan province to stop a planned ritualistic dog sacrifice in Ban Huai Klaib, Song Kwai district. According to the organization's website, the ritual, originally scheduled for around 3 p.m. on Sunday, was postponed after Hope Thailand intervened, with the village headman halting the event. A representative from Hope Thailand explained that they were first alerted to the situation by a man named Krit, who had come across information about the ritual on social media. After verifying the report, the organization contacted the village headman, Sawat, requesting him to stop the ritual, as it violates animal cruelty prevention laws. Additionally, the organization reached out to the Nan Livestock Development Office, asking them to dispatch a veterinarian to the village to meet with the headman. Following a meeting with the village committee, it was decided to delay the ceremony. However, Krit's parents have faced pressure from the village committee over his decision to expose the ritual. The committee has requested that Krit return from Lampang to explain his actions. The Hope Thailand representative expressed concern for the safety of Krit and his family and has sought assistance from the deputy governor of Nan to communicate the illegality of the practice to the villagers. Hope Thailand also plans to visit Ban Hwai Klaib to discuss ending the practice with the village headman and to educate the community on animal protection laws. Thaksin Shinawat's alleged influence leads to calls for disbanding Thai political parties. Thaksin Shinawat's alleged influence spurs calls for disbanding Thai political parties. In a moment that seemed straight out of a dramatic script, Thaksin Shinawat was seen holding hands with his daughter, Pheongtan, as she received royal endorsement for her role as Thailand's Prime Minister on August 18 in Bangkok. This poignant scene was captured by Varath Hirunya-Theb. Yet, the political climate in Thailand remains turbulent. Activist Noparuj Warakit Wuthakul has caused a stir by petitioning the Election Commission, EC, to disband Pheu Thai and 5 other political parties. He accuses these parties of being unduly influenced by former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawat. Noparuj's petition, filed on a routine Monday, extends beyond Pheu Thai to include Boom Jai Thai, Chart Thai Pat Tana, Prashashat, United Thai Nation, and Palang Prakarath parties. All but Palang Prakarath are part of the current government coalition, which intriguingly includes a faction from Palang Prakarath that has split from its parent party. The petition is based on allegations of a secretive meeting held on August 14 at Thaksin's Bangkok residence, where leaders from these 6 parties reportedly discussed their preferred candidate for Prime Minister after the ouster of former Prime Minister Sretha Thavisin. This covert gathering has sparked widespread speculation and scrutiny. Noparuj's argument is rooted in the Organic Act on Political Parties, which forbids external influence on political entities. He contends that this situation is indicative of deeper problems, suggesting that while Pheongtan Shinawat, Thaksin's daughter, is the official leader and new Prime Minister, her father remains the dominant force behind the scenes. The petition has turned Thailand's political scene into a high-stakes drama, with alliances under scrutiny and power dynamics in the spotlight. As Pheongtan's appointment as Prime Minister introduces a new chapter, the ongoing controversies and the actions of the Election Commission and the implicated parties will be pivotal. The nation awaits to see whether Thailand's political landscape will experience another major upheaval. Thailand unveils trillion-baht infrastructure projects, pearl necklace and land bridge initiatives. Thailand launches trillion-baht infrastructure initiative. Thailand is set to announce a series of major infrastructure projects aimed at attracting over 1.5 trillion baht in private investment. Prime Minister Pheongtan Shinawat will detail these ambitious plans in her policy address to Parliament on September 12 to 13, focusing on economic growth and critical infrastructure upgrades. A key highlight of the initiative is the Pearl Necklace Project, a significant flood protection scheme designed to shield Bangkok and surrounding areas from rising sea levels and increased flooding risks. Plod Prasap Suraswadi, former Deputy Prime Minister and Chairman of Pheu Thai's Environmental Policy Committee, stressed the urgency of the project, citing the potential inundation of large parts of Thailand, including Bangkok, due to melting polar ice caps. The Pearl Necklace project involves constructing 9 artificial islands along a 100-kilometer coastal stretch. Each island, spanning 50 square kilometers and located 1 kilometer offshore, will feature protective seawalls with adjustable gates. The first island will be situated at Bang Khun Thien, with subsequent islands extending to Chan Buri. This massive endeavor will be predominantly funded by the private sector, with developers receiving a 99-year concession. Plod Prasap estimates that construction will take over 20 years, making it Thailand's largest infrastructure investment to date. Another major project is the Land Bridge Initiative, led by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Transport Surya Juangroengruangkit. This project aims to develop deep-sea ports on both the Gulf of Thailand and the Andaman Sea to enhance goods transportation and travel efficiency. The request for proposal, RFP, is expected to be completed by early 2026, with investor selection and a royal decree for land expropriation anticipated in the second quarter of that year. The first phase of construction is projected to start in the third quarter, with operations slated to begin by the end of 2030. The total investment for this project is estimated at 1 trillion baht, with opportunities for joint ventures in managing Chumphon and Ranong deep-sea ports, motorways, and railways. Additionally, the government is planning a large-scale entertainment complex modeled after Singapore's. The project will include casinos covering no more than 10% of the area, with the rest dedicated to concert halls, luxury hotels, and shopping centers. The Finance Ministry estimates the investment needed will be between 300 and 500 billion baht, with at least 3 locations in Bangkok each requiring investments of no less than 100 billion baht, and for tourist provinces outside the capital needing approximately 50 billion baht per site, according to The Nation. These initiatives represent a major push to enhance Thailand's infrastructure and economic landscape, with a strong focus on attracting significant private sector investment. Baht exhibits higher volatility against the dollar compared to regional currencies. Baht experiences greater volatility against the dollar compared to regional peers. The Thai baht has shown more volatility against the US dollar than other regional currencies, largely due to market expectations of a potential US policy rate cut and increased gold imports by Thailand. So far this year, the baht's volatility stands at 7.3%, which is slightly lower than the Korean won's volatility of 7.4%. In comparison to other regional currencies, the baht's volatility is higher. The Malaysian ringgit and Indonesian rupiah each have a volatility rate of 5.5%, the Philippine peso is at 4.7%, the Taiwanese dollar at 4.1%, the Singapore dollar at 3.7%, and the Vietnamese dong at 2.4%. The US dollar index, which measures the dollar's value against a basket of major foreign currencies, has recorded a volatility rate of 5.3%, according to Kosikorn Research, K-Research. Pattaya street dogs muzzled with tape, controversy over animal cruelty or safety measure. Muzzled Pattaya street dogs stir outrage, cruelty or safety measure. Photos of around 10 street dogs in Pattaya with their mouths bound tightly with adhesive tape have sparked outrage on social media, raising concerns about animal cruelty. The practice, believed to be intended to prevent barking and biting, has drawn widespread condemnation from dog lovers. The images, posted by a Facebook user on Sunday, show the dogs near the Sanctuary of Truth on Swa 12, Pattaya Na Klua Road in Konburi's Bang Lamang district. The poster, who was delivering goods in the area, noted that some dogs had their mouths tied shut with electric cables. I saw the dogs with their mouths taped shut and wondered why. Some had electric cables wrapped tightly around their mouths, the user wrote. The post quickly went viral, with many calling on the poster to intervene and free the dogs. The original poster responded, saying they believe someone is caring for the dogs and using the muzzles to prevent them from biting people. On Monday, a security guard at the Sanctuary of Truth confirmed that a local individual is responsible for the dogs' care, explaining that they are routinely muzzled but released during feeding times. The guard speculated that the muzzling was likely meant to stop the dogs from barking at or biting tourists, but expressed concerns about the practice's potential cruelty. This incident has reignited debate over how street dogs are treated in Thailand. It comes in the wake of a Supreme Court ruling that those who feed street dogs can be held responsible for any attacks, much like owners. Thank you for tuning in today. For the latest updates and daily news, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Have a wonderful day.